What I want to do is talk to you today about how much you should be spending on pay-per-click ads for your Facebook advertising. How much should you be spending per click? How much is too much? You know, all those kinds of things. Because there's a strategy you need to follow and a formula. It's very simple, and if you get it, you can make a lot of money with this traffic source if you're in the right market. So I'm going to share that with you right now. Now, my name is Jason Nybak from snowballsecrets.com or jasonnybak.com. I'm one of the leading experts in the world on how to get more traffic to your internet business using automated traffic systems. So what is this formula that we got to follow? Here's what most people do. What Facebook will do is when you set up your profile in terms of your Facebook advertising, you put your interests that you want to target, you put all these things out there. What's going to happen is they're going to give you a suggested bid price, similar to like what AdWords does, right? And they're going to say, we suggest, between 80 cents and $1.40 if you want to get any traffic. Well, that's very nice of Facebook to help you out in that way. You've got to understand, you don't really want to put too much, trust in those numbers. I'm sure they're good and there's some valid, they're valid in some way, but you got to understand there's more to it than that. That's good. Facebook thinks you should pay that. But the biggest issue is how much can you afford to pay, right? If you can't afford to pay that, well, then you shouldn't just pay their suggested bid price that they think you should pay to get the traffic you want to pay. Because if you do that and your systems are not set up the right way, you're gone. You'll wipe yourself like off the map in your market because you're just going to rack your credit card up and you're not going to get the sales to justify it. So what you got to do is you've got to understand what the value of your visitor is currently worth. So you go back to your site and say, okay, for every 1,000 visitors I get, how much money did I make? So you would take your, say, Google Analytics data and block it out, or 10,000 visitors, or whatever your metrics are. Everybody's internet business is going to be different. So you're going to want to take, say, a month. Take 30 days and go to your Google Analytics or whatever tracking you're using and say in those 30 days, that month, you got 1,000 visitors to your site. And then you're going to want to go to your merchant account or wherever you get all your sales data from, ClickBank, whatever it is. And then you're going to want to see how much money you made in that period. Let's say, for example, you made $500. Let's just hypothetically say you got 1,000 visitors to your site, unique visitors from traffic sources, whatever they were, YouTube, Facebook, Google, whatever it was. 1,000 visitors came to your site. From those 1,000 visitors, you made $500. That means you made 50 cents for every visitor that came to your site, right? 500 in income divided into 1,000 visitors, 50 cents per visitor. So then what Facebook's going to do is they're going to give you a suggested bid price. And you know that you're averaging on all your other traffic sources about 50 cents per click in terms of visitor value, right? A visitor comes to your site and the value. So then what that's going to say is, okay, Facebook says I should bid 55 cents if I want to get traffic. Well, you know that your gross revenue is only about 50 cents a click. So then what you're going to want to do is what I do is if my visitor value, the value of a visitor is 50 cents, I'm not going to bid any higher than 25 cents because now I'm doubling my money at the very least, right? And I can factor in problems and various things like that, but I want to double my money. So I'm going to say 25 cents and I'm going to stick it in there and see what kind of traffic I get and just work really hard to get my ad converting real well and doing all that kind of stuff. Because here's the thing, I would rather get less traffic for 25 cents a click than tons of traffic for 50 cents a click, and the one I'm going to double my money on the other one I'm going to lose money. What makes more sense? Don't think to yourself, okay, well, I'll bid 50 cents a click and then figure out how to make a profit. That's dumb, okay? Unless you can set aside, like, say, a ton of money and go, I'm just going to set this money aside and figure out how to make Facebook work or pay-per-clicks work. Don't do that. Go, what is my customer value? What is my visitor value? Visitor value, and work based off that. Then get some traffic, get some momentum, and then figure out then how you can increase the value of your sales funnel so you can get even more visitors to your site, and so you can jack your bids up and make even more money, right? And keep doing it that way. And if you're new, just start small. $5 a day budget, $10 a day budget, and just start small and work really, really hard to figure out how you can increase the value of your sales funnel to give more and more value to your customers so they'll buy more stuff, so that you can charge or you can bid more to get more traffic, and then it just snowballs like that. So head over to snowballsecrets.com. And what I want to do is I want to give you a free video that shows you how I was able to use the Snowball traffic system to get over 1.2 million visitors to my niche market websites, and how you can use this exact system in your business too. Snowballsecrets.com. We'll see you over there.